morning, everyone. Welcome back to Page Angel Tarot. I'm here to do my Goddess Yemaya Womb of Creation for the month of December 2020. And we're going to take a dive in and see what messages she has for everyone, connecting to her energy and seeing what wants to come through for those that are guided to this reading. December. And happy holidays to everyone. I hope you're having the good start to an amazing holiday season through your Thanksgiving and into Christmas and New Year's. So the energy that is going to overrule our month, this is important energy, and it's carrying connections, which that's kind of obvious over the holidays, right? A lot of this energy, you know, being around people and going to see people that we care about, right? Even though, I mean, at this time in our world right now, it's kind of hard to do that, but there are other ways to connect. But what's going to be important, yes, it can be romantical. I mean, we're seeing the obvious here. There can be romance energetically that's going to be overruling the month, but carrying connections in general is going to come up as important. So whatever, you know, this could be family, friends, you know, relationships, you know, romantical or not. However, whatever's most important first when it comes to your mind is probably what's going to be relevant for you in the month of December. Something she'd like to see us create more of or spend more time on, and it is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So crown chakra, or to our higher self. She'd like us to spend more time on our spirituality, on listening to what spirit is telling us, connecting to your soul self, your higher self, yourself in spirit, right? Listening to your soul, really grasping the knowledge that's coming to you. So for a lot, you may be getting downloads of information. You may be processing downloads, and this has got a lot of ascension energy within it. Also, this can be channeling spirit, you know, connecting to, but for me, this is a straight higher guidance straight into the soul self and allowing, and a realization of who you are as a soul. I often wondered how I mean, I love the ocean, but I wondered where my strong connection to Goddess Yemaya is, being from Pennsylvania and not really knowing a lot about Orishas and, you know, that type of thing. And I, you know, I had a realization one day that it's not me in this physical form. It's my soul. And so there was, when I had that deep and, you know, profound kind of like aha moment, it changed a lot for me and how I saw myself. And so I feel that type of energy here, just as a little backstory. I feel that type of energy, really, really seeing this feels like who you are in the soul level, and really realizing that you may question a lot about your path here in the 3D reality, but then, and you're wondering like why am I attracted to this? Why am I attracted to that in my spirituality? How did I get on this path in my spirituality, you know, with my spirituality? But it's your spirit, it's your soul that is guiding the way. It is your soul self that has these connections and this knowledge, right? So it's really connecting those dots to who you are at a soul level. And realizing you're way more than what you realize here, and a lot of answers. I feel a lot of answers to questions, you know, sort of like that one for me. Like certainly I love the ocean, but how do I have this strong bond with Goddess Yemaya? And not really at the beginning realizing the depth of everything, and then kind of growing into that realization and like an aha kind of moment, which was part of an awakening, another layer of awakening. So I feel too another layer of spiritual awakening coming here, and really grasping some knowledge from your soul self. I'll call it soul self, and really seeing who you are beyond this physical 3D reality. Also, in combination with this card, I feel too that you're recognizing someone else at a soul level. And it could be vice versa. You're being recognized at a soul level, meaning beyond the physical form. It's like, I know your soul in that body. So it may be somebody that normally, like romantical, wouldn't be attracted to you, or even friends. Like, you know, I really wouldn't normally be friends with this kind of person, or, our beliefs are different or something like that could normally be, but you go, well, there's something else here, and you realize you're seeing that person on their soul. You're connecting on a soul to soul level because she's looking kind of over this way. So I feel like there is also a connection here too. So there's a soul recognition, and she wants you to create more of connecting to that knowing, trusting and following in that knowing that, hey, there's something else going on here beyond what I would normally go for in a physical form, or the characteristics or the appearance or whatever. It runs much deeper, and so you're kind of given a knowing about someone or something. It could even be a place too. So like for me, even here, you know what I mean? Like being so connected to this location that I'm in now, and in a realization there's more going on than I would ever think in the 3D form, right? So it's connecting to that higher knowledge and knowing about yourself and others around you too. So create more time in absorbing that, integrating it is a word, and simulating it and seeing yourself and others in that way. Energies around our love life for December, and it is more of the same. It's the 6th chakra. And you can see all the light. It's like sparks of light going off. And it's kind of funny. It gives me the... Oh, it says say Metatron. I was going to say it gives me the Metatron feeling, and it actually says Metatron. I might have even just said it, but didn't see, there's like a delayed realization. And I feel like that's going to be a part of this too. There's a bit of a delay. Like I was even looking at that word, but it didn't sink in. So it's like looking at something. It's like I've been looking at something that it just hasn't sunk in, right? And I feel in December in regards to love life, and this can even be love your life. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. So if you're not in a romantic partnership or this doesn't pertaining in that way, this can be loving your life, and it can be loving anyone around you, anybody that's a caring connection. It can be family member. But it's like I've been looking at something and I just haven't really seen it. I haven't truly seen it. I haven't seen it through the eyes of my soul. I haven't seen it through my soul eyes, you could say. And you haven't processed it through that way of seeing, right? And so I feel like our love lives or love of life could be both in combination as well. In the month of December, we're that delayed reaction of, hey, I've been looking at you and not really getting it, but now I get it. This is why I'm so drawn to you. Or looking at this place or this space and going, I know why I'm so drawn to this space now, because my soul is. It's like that light bulb moment that I shared that I myself had. And like there's a lot more going on. And my soul knows, and my soul has a strong connection, right? So it's definitely that type of moment. And the more I look at this, the bluer and the more blue iridescent it becomes. This seems very lit up. This seems almost neon-like to me down here now. Like as I'm looking at it, it's lighting up right here. So blue could be an important color for you in the month of December, but also blue is the throat chakra. And I feel like they're all connected, like the third eye and the throat chakra is connected. So it's like seeing with your, it's like seeing eye words. I don't, it's kind of weird how the feeling is coming up. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I'm going to let that part go because I'm not quite grasping it. But it could just be that communication with your soul as well, because it feels so magical. It feels so manifesting. But it's also that feeling where I was going when I realized that this is Metatron, and I was looking right at it and I got off the subject there, is magical manifestation. So it can be that you see a manifestation or something that's outside of you manifesting. There's a connection here. So there's something about manifestation coming up here, magical manifestation too. Seeing something manifest. And it's interesting. A lot of fours, 14, 41, 40. So we have like triple fours right here. And we have 144. So yeah. That's the love life. Energy around finances and its action. So movement, if finances have been stagnant, it could be they're going to move forward. Balanced energy here. Also, financially, you could be, you know, spending money to travel, because this is talking about movement. But I feel like there is going to be a betterment, a furthering of your financial situation in a positive way. 17 is the star card in the tarot. So there's, if finances have been an issue, there could be a bit of healing too in this time frame for you. Something to cleanse, and it is the thinking man. So it can be literally, if there's a man in your life that's an air sign or somebody that does a lot of thinking, it could be that there's a need to cleanse something with that particular person. But as an energy for a general reading, this man is holding a 3-pointed, you know, clear crystal. And so for me, that's like an amplification energy, a clearing energy. So I feel like clearing our minds out. Cleanse your mind, cleanse something that you're thinking, a way of thinking. So I want to kind of add more to that. I'm not sure what. I think I'm just going to grab a tarot deck. Sorry. And it's Queen of Swords. Interesting. So it could be gender. It can have to do with gender roles, because we got the king. Like, this would be considered in this deck for me the King of Swords. So it's to really take control and cleanse our thoughts, cleanse the way we're thinking. There's an owl here in this one as well. So I feel too like with the owl being there, it's all about, I feel again a sense of manifestation. Be very careful what you're thinking, because I feel like our manifestation powers are very strong, and I got an undercurrent here of the Ace of Wands. So definitely a yes, a very strong yes, confirmation to that. What I was just thinking, and our manifestation is very powerful. So watch your thoughts. If you're thinking negatively, you're going to pull something in negatively. And she's about all blue, and this was the blue, and third eye chakra with the owl. So these are kind of interesting. That's love life. So this could have to do with your love life too. This is like how you're thinking, your thoughts, negative thoughts. You want to clear those out. Clear out any negative thinking, because you're going to quickly manifest what you're thinking and the way you're thinking. So yeah, it's to clear our thoughts. And it could also, what I was saying with male and female, it could have to do with gender roles too. You know, patterns and things that you feel like have to do with, you know, how, well, I'm just going to leave it at that, gender roles. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about with that. But overall, what to cleanse is your way of thinking. A seed of new energy planted at the new moon, which is December 14th, and it is the man holding a coin, which is kind of funny because it's like a seed. Seed of new energy is a man holding a coin. And this is Earth. This would be like the King of Pentacles. So the seed to plant is to be grounded. To be grounded, to have security, to feel secure in the physical, to ground something to grow in the physical 3D, perhaps out of the thoughts, you know, to bring it, especially when we have these in combination, bring something out of the mind, out of the imagination, and to ground it into the 3D, you know, to see your manifestation become reality. That would be the seed I would plant at the new moon. And I think we'll still be in Sagittarius, which is interesting. Just came up. The new moon will still be in Sagittarius time frame. So to plant the seed of your imagination, the things that you're trying to manifest in your mind's eye, to plant a seed of bringing it into the 3D reality. Something's coming to a good completion by the next full moon, which is December 29th. And it has happy family. So we had caring connections at the beginning, and so there's going to be happy connections. You know, you're going to be connected to others in a very positive way. I love the visual on this card because it's the beach and the rainbow. And again, a lot of 4s in this reading. I can't help but notice this was 14. This one was 41, so kind of a reversal of that number. This one was 40. That was 17. This was 46, 43, and 4. So there is like 4s in just almost every one of these cards. The only one it wasn't in, I think, was the 17. So there's stability in a lot of the energies for the month too. So a very positive reading. And I love seeing that. So I'm going to end that on that very positive note for December. And I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you before the 1st of January. And yeah, angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love. I will be posting my Santa at the Sea soon and putting a link to it to my Etsy shop if you'd like your own personal private reading. So angel blessings to everyone. Oceans of love.